like a domino effect. Several states are following Alabama's lead, saying no when it comes to resettling Syrian refugees. The governor today signing an executive order. But the question, do we even have a choice? News 5's Allan has that story.
23, nearly half of the country's governors, all taking a similar stance Monday.
I am now requesting that the President and the federal government cease sending refugees from Syria to North Carolina.
Texas will not be the recipient of any of these Syrian refugees.
This is just to be prudent to make sure that some terrorist element is not entering our country.
These are dangerous times. We are at war, whether people want to admit it or not, and we want to keep Mississippi out of that war here on the home front.
And no exception for Alabama Governor Robert Bentley, even taking it a step further, issuing an executive order.
As for me right now, as the governor of Alabama, we are just not going to allow that to happen. We're not going to allow them into the state of Alabama.
Officials are on high alert after last week's attack in France, killing at least 132 people, and at least one of the attackers found with a Syrian passport.
When you know that some of the people that are coming from that region have the potential to be terrorists, we can't take a chance on that.
But also as hundreds of thousands flee the country from a deadly civil war. Local immigration advocates say we have an obligation to help those people.
Give people an opportunity for freedom and an opportunity to live in safety, and let's use our moral standards, you know.
And then there's a question as to whether or not a governor's order is even legal.
The federal government is in charge of who comes to the U.S., and once they're here, they're going to have to do something with these people. I don't know if a governor can stand on the border and say, person, you cannot come in.
The governor's executive order tells state agencies to use all lawful means to prevent the resettlement of refugees, including refusing public assistance for any that come and monitoring by the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. Reporting live in the newsroom, Allan, News 5.